Hey everybody, this is Mr. McKee again with NOS-130. I want to go ahead and go over how to go to NetLabs, uh, open up your server 2012 R2 machine, install the Hyper-V role, and then install a virtual machine inside of that Hyper-V server. Alright, so what I want to do is go ahead and schedule. You guys are only going to see the NOS-130 single user. Click the 2 client, 2 server pod, schedule it. Now I'm going to schedule like the 4th one just to make sure it works. Alright, that's for right now. Just give it a second. It's spinning up all the 4 virtual machines. Alright, there we go. Server 1 is my server 2012. It's coming up. I'm going to undock it. Right there. Gives me a full screen. Alright, it's already up. Control it. Oh, sorry. Click that. Type in the default password. Alright. Let Server Manager start up real quick. Now, since we're using this through NetLabs, through a VMware ESXi server, it has some issues with running Hyper-V. All right, but since we're only doing it for test purposes, it's not that big of a deal. All right, so let's go ahead and go to Manage, Add Roles and Features, choose the default server. We want Hyper-V. If you guys get an error here, VMX file has not been correctly configured, which we're doing good so far. Alright. You can use this interface. Alright, all the defaults are fine. Click install. Alright, it's going to install that Hyper-V role, and then we're going to wait for it to get done. We're going to restart the server. It's going to restart twice, and then it's going to boot back up with Server Manager, and hopefully the Hyper-V role is installed. Alright, restarting is pending. Go to PowerShell, shut it down to restart the time 0. Alright, it's going to restart twice. Alright, just restarted once. Going to come back up. Let it do its thing. Alright. Shut down again. Alright, restarting. Alright. So Control-Alt insert. Oh, I always do that like I'm working on VMware Workstation. Control-Alt delete. Like so. This is the first time I've tried the 4th pod on this course, so hopefully it works. It's taken some reconfiguring a couple of times to make it work. Alright, Hyper-V's up. I can click on that. Alright, right click there. Hyper-V Manager. Let's let it boot up a little bit more. One thing you want to check too, go down to, before we start working in there. Alright, this should look just like this. The DVD drive is connected to an actual a folder on my server. But if you click on that, that's just a looks like a DVD installation disk for a Windows 10. Alright, let's go here, click that, under virtual machines, click new, virtual machine. Okay, and what you want to do also, minimize this, just to make it make more sense to you. Go on the desktop, create a new folder, name it VMs. Alright, that's where it's going to save our virtual hard drive and virtual configuration files. Alright, so store the virtual machine in a different location. Click Browse, click the desktop, VMs, alright, right there. Alright, so now it's going to users, administrator, desktop, VMs. It's going to see if all our files are there. Rename this, and make sure you do this with your initials, just like that, or XXX. So put your initials instead of XXX. Windows 10 VM. Alright. Choose a generation 1 for now. I'll show you guys why. This, if it lets you do it, just make that 2,000 megabytes, or roughly a gigabyte. Alright. You can click this virtual switch if you'd like. Alright. Just make sure to create a virtual disk, a virtual hard disk. It's going to create it here in this folder. Alright. And install a operating system from a bootable CD, DVD, ROM. We're going to use that physical CD drive, which is drive D. Alright, and this is where we're going to find out if it works or not. Alright, if you're doing this on an actual bare bones machine, it's going to work a lot better. Or a lot easier. I don't know about better. Alright, so it states off. Go ahead and you can click connect down here, or right click right there on that virtual machine, click connect. Alright, that comes up. Click start. Alright, if we get any errors, as soon as it the first screen comes up for the installation, it will have an error. Hopefully it doesn't. Alright, don't worry about that. Alright, so that comes up. Alright, fingers crossed. Alright, setup is starting. Alright, so if you get this screen with the Microsoft software license terms, click next, click custom. We're installing a new installation of Windows 10. Click next. Alright, that's really as far as you need to go for this lab. If you want to finish the installation, that's fine too. We're not really doing a Windows 10 class installation. We're just installing a virtual machine on this Hyper-V manager. Alright, so what I need to see, here's what I'll be grading for the lab. Obviously, have this installation installed, have your initials instead of the XXX's, and then VMs, have that in there. And you can do a screenshot of just this screen first, and then this screen right here, Hyper-V Manager. As long as it has your initials in there, I'll know that you did it and not me. Alright, and then that's it. Submit that into Moodle. Alright, thanks for watching.